All of that is part of this earth walk. Every single bit of it. You know why? Because that essence, the precious, ruthless soul desires to have manifestation and expression in this earth plane, doing everything. Doing everything. A designated plan goes along with that. You know, your plan is not my plan, but we're going to get it done, nevertheless. But what happens is we start identifying with the personalities and forget the essence behind it. You know, there's something, this personality is being used to drive you here. When you hurt long enough, did I neglect to mention that because you're in an earth body, you're going to have pain? Did I leave that out? You're going to have pain simply because you're in an earth body. And simply because of all of that light, energy, movement, vibration from the sun that's inside of you. It's there, and it's encased in this body. It's imprisoned in this body. So you're going to hurt somewhere. You're going to have pain. You're going to have physical pain, but you will experience emotional pain and mental pain. You can do it. These two can be lessened. But this earth body pain, everybody's going to feel it. The only thing that you don't have to have is suffering. Do you know the difference? Do you know when you're suffering? When you are involved in drama. That's when you suffer. Has nothing to do with pain. It has to do with clinging to that identity of you wanting to be it, say it, have it, all of those things. And at the same time, remember, the essence wants you to be it, have it, say it. But you can't be identified with them. I used to say all the time, and I know Mitzi, you'll remember me, I used to say this: you can have anything you want when you no longer want it. You can have anything you want when you no longer want it. But to try to go back and try to pretend you want it, that is let me sit down. To try to go back and pretend you want something you don't want is not only ludicrous, but it is showing you that you are so invested in that personality that you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer so much because you're trying to drag the essence of who you are back into something that you're finished with. And the one thing that the essence of us, the true soul of us, will not tolerate is imitation. Imitation. I'm going to repeat this. Now, repeat it to get something different from it. There you go. You're going to repeat something. You know, when you try to learn to play the piano, you're going to have to practice for about 100,000 hours just to become mediocre. But that's a different thing. You know, you're training your hands and your muscles and coordination and everything, and you're getting something from it the entire time. I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about going back into something that you're finished with and thinking you're going to get something different from it. That's not true. The only thing that you're going to get is a double dose of what you had the first time. It's not going to be different. You're not different. The other situation, event, person, place, thing is not different. See? And that's when you're trying to lie and you're creating drama because you think you have a hole in yourself. Something's empty. So you need it filling it. Well, the thing that you need to be filling it with is that essence, which is already there. Okay? Let me write this down so I won't forget it right now. Something just came to my mind, and I want to make it. Maybe I'll get to it, maybe I won't. Who cares? But anyway, let's see what drama is. 4, 9. Come down here, buddy. 9, 1, 4, 1. So we got a 2 on drama, and we got a 13, 17. Is that the sun? Is that the sun one more time? That drama, remember I said I'd come back to this, and it would... we'd talk about it, those shadows. Because when you are doing something, you don't know what you're doing anyway. But at the same time, when you're desperately looking outside of yourself, Mama, give me milk. Mama, touch me. Mama, tell me I'm pretty. Mama, hold me. No matter who you change that mama figure for in your life, you're creating this shadow. 7, 9, 13. Let's do it again. 9, 13, 17. Oh, what is that? Shadow. Music. It's also food. Okay? And it is addiction. I left out one thing. Sex. Didn't I? Money. Okay. And beauty. All of these are addictions. I know you thought they were alcohol and drugs. I know you thought that. And these things, these are obvious. These are the inobvious things. Okay, music. The music of harmony. The music of the essence of who we are. Not who we are not. If we are doing anything based upon this drama, because we think we have an empty space in ourselves, we are going to suffer. I didn't ever do suffer. I'm trying to write lighter, Mitzi. Maybe the thing would work. Let me see. 1, 3, 6, 6, 5, 9. So we got an 8, 7, 13, 22. Whoa! You know that's the truth. That suffer is... Suffer? Big. It's going out. No, I just don't know how come it does that. But anyway, okay. Suffer is big, big business. Now, what did I say I was going to come back to? Oh, yeah. Maybe I can get another one that'll work better than that. The pink box just came to me while I was standing up here. I don't have a pink box. Well, I'll just use this one. That's close enough. The pink box. 7, 9, 5, 11, 2, 6, 6. We got a 15. I love it. Let's call him the devil. You want to? 12. 12's 23, 25, 31. I'm going to do it and see if it's right. 12, 23, 25, 31, making it 46. I know that I Ching pushing up like a plant. Okay, let's talk about it. 4. That's Rahu. Wow. Huh. I know. Wonder where I'm being carried with this pink box. You're talking about the devil himself and Rahu, which Rahu turns the tables over every single time. All right. Let's say, for example, that this pink box, I'm making it pink. It's got a lot of colors in it, but I'm making it pink right now. This pink box has been on this table the entire time that I've been doing the show. In fact, I bring it every time. But let's say that if I did these shows and I came here and I was totally unaware of that pink box. I just didn't see it, didn't acknowledge it, didn't appreciate it. I couldn't appreciate it because I didn't acknowledge it. Didn't embrace it, didn't do anything. It just kind of like was there, but I just did not recognize it. All right, would it make that box any less there? Does it? I mean, if it sit here on the end of the table all the rest of the shows, would it make it any less there? No. Now, what about if inside of that box, every single solitary thing that could possibly be ascertained for my earth walk while I'm here was inside there? Now, I would have to make some effort, some concerted effort, to pick it up. First of all, I'd have to recognize that it's here. I'd have to do that. And then I'd have to put forth some action of some sort. Action, I'm going to make, pushing up's good. I'll use that. Action. I'm going to do that word in a minute, okay? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But I'd have to have some kind of concerted effort, concerted, and concerted too, effort, and to look inside this box, to see what's in there, to see if in fact there's anything in there. Well, first of all, because I have never acknowledged this box that was here the whole time, I would not know what was in here. I couldn't possibly begin to know what's in here because I've never seen it before. And yet it was here the whole time. I'm saying that to say that the essence of you is here. It's in here. It is not going anywhere. It was here before you got here. And when you leave from here, it'll still be here. Your personalities are going to die with your body, and your emotional thoughts and everything, they're going to go away. But the essence of who you are remains. It does not go anywhere except it leaves the body, and the body, returns to the earth, or you cremate it and throw it in the water, whatever you want to do with it. But this generative, life-producing essence, this creative force that is beyond even the idea that you have of God, no matter what that is, that essence of light, that as much as we know, traveling 186,400 miles per second, and that's what we know now. There's more to it, but that constitutes you, that makes up and moves this body. You have to have something that is motivating you. There's something that is acting upon your brain to cause you to have thoughts. There's something acting upon you to cause you to have these desires, to want to eat, to want to need to go to the bathroom, to want to connect with another person. There's something that is doing this, and it is behind the scenes. That is that essence that I'm talking about. That is that deepest part of you that you are not familiar with. You won't even recognize it's there. It's sitting right inside your room with you. You won't even recognize it's there. But it is the generating force of everything that's happening. Whatever's inside of there is constituting everything that's happening inside of this room. Everything. Let's just play for a minute and see if that happens. Well, you've seen me on other shows, so I've recognized. So this was just an example. But inside of yourself is what I'm trying to tell you. You're not paying attention to the most vital part of yourself, which is the master of divine essence of who you are. The divine essence of who you are. And everything that you're doing, everything you're saying, every mishap, every unfortunate event, every bad thing that's ever occurred in your life is driving you to nothing but to look inside and say, okay, I'm tired, and I'm also tired of being so dissatisfied. I am so tired of being mad and not understanding why. I am so tired of being desperate and wanting a mate in my life that I will take anything and everything that I possibly can just to fill that hole, instead of going in and being still and being quiet and getting to you, because you are this essence of you will fulfill beyond any wildest imagination that you could probably ever conjure up. It's written in the Bible, prove me now herewith, and see when I pour out a blessing so tremendous that you won't be able to contain it. And yet we walk by this box. We ignore this box, and we keep on doing what we do. We're so identified with this personality. We're so comforted by this personality. We're so addicted. We are drug addicts. We are addicted to ourselves so much. We don't want one single solitary thing to be out of place, to be out of order. We want it to make sense, and yet at the end of the day, none of it makes sense. And you're still asking, who am I and what do I want and what in the world am I doing what I'm doing for? The answers are in here. I don't have them. If you thought I had them, I don't have them. I don't have them for you. I don't have them for me. I don't have them for anybody. I'm unfolding just like you are. But I can assure you that you have them for yourself. You have the answers for yourself. You know what you are here to do and what you are here to experience. You can have anything you want. Anything. Anything and everything. Nothing's going to be denied you. Ever. Ever. Ever, ever, ever are you going to be denied anything. But when you go in pursuit of something and you make it, that's my goal and I'm going to get it. You know what you're going to get at the end of it? Suffering. Suffering. Because you have decided that you know what it is that you want. And the moment that you decide that you know what you want, you've eliminated the possibilities of anything else happening. You have stood between you and it. And that essence waits patiently, long-suffering. The Bible says, stands all day long, waiting with outstretched arms. Just come home. Just come home. Why are you doing that? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep repeating the same patterns over and over? When I'm gently underneath you telling you that it's not necessary for you to keep going back over those particular. I'm seeing this, what is it, that rat that runs round and round, a guinea pig, round and around. The soul, the essence of you, the it, wants to experience life to the fullest. I mean, eating the best foods, having the best sex, having, incorporating money and places and travel and whatever this whole life is about. It wants to experience